second video in our series, but it's my first, and that's actually really scary. I didn't think I'd care as much as I do about my performance on this video, though I guess it really shouldn't be a performance. It should just be me talking, because that's the whole point of these things, is like little slice of life deals, and seeing you guys, though. I mean, I'm really more excited for seeing your videos than I am for making mine, because my life's boring. Like, I don't know if you've ever met me. You have met me, actually. But anyone else who hasn't met me, I'm really boring. Like, it's almost astounding. Okay, I'm really sorry for how awful the quality is of this video, because I thought I had a camera, but I don't. So all I have in way of video camera is like a really, like the dinky webcam. That's my computer. So it's pretty bad. It's actually really awful. See, whenever I make videos, I feel like I need to do some kind of profound John Green, Zay Frank-esque bullshit, but it always sounds really contrived coming from me. Probably because I don't actually have anything to say when those people kind of do, so mine is literally just profound bullshit. But anyway, that's, I guess I'll just do what Lauren did and talk about meeting you guys, but it probably won't be as profound as how Lauren phrased everything, because Lauren is profound and also a sentimental walnut, and I'm just like a cashew or something. I don't know what's going on. Cashews are boring. But anyway, I remember going to Sewanee and being really scared because, like, I like talking to new people, but I'm also really, really bad at it. And I get really, like, excited and, like, bad hyper when I meet new people, and I always embarrass myself. So I get to Sewanee, and my goal was, like, don't be a jackass your first day. Just, like, be quiet, meet people, remember their names, don't say anything. Because when I talk to people the first time, I say stupid things because I want them to like me. I don't know why my brain has equated making a fool of myself to people liking me, but it doesn't work very well. But I got done unpacking and I went to the common room, and everyone was already in a little circle around the well, it wasn't a little circle, it actually took up the entirety of the common room, which sucked because there were no places left really in the circle. And I honestly thought that the majority of people knew each other already because they were already talking about things. I think they just got there earlier. They just knew each other. So already I was kind of standing on the outside of the circle like, hi, please like me, but like, I couldn't talk to anyone. And I'd like to think, Lauren, I like to think that we met first. Maybe it's just because, like, competition with Mary Nix for your affection. Gonna fight her for your love. But, oh no, I love Mary Nix. But I don't know, I think maybe how it went was you met Mary Nix because you guys shared a room with each other. Then you came down and alone and met me. And then she came down and you two started talking again because you had already kind of met each other, like, oh, I know this person. But anyway, because I remember when you first came up, you were alone, but Mary Nix came soon after. And I think when I was like, oh god, good, another girl with short hair. This probably means we have something in common, which is such a silly way to base your, like, how you think of people. Like, when you see it, like, oh wow, you have short hair, that means we'll be friends. Like, no! Okay, so I was standing in the common room outside this circle, and you came up, we started talking, and we did indeed make our own tiny, short-haired girls collective, as it is now known as. And that was because we seized, like, there was a circle in the common room, and then there were tiny couches outside it, and we seized one of the couches, me and Mary Nix and Lauren. And we were like, nope, no one else can sit here. It's short hair girl collective. We weren't that douchey about it, but it was nice because I remember walking in and thinking, shit, like, I'm not gonna make any friends. I was so worried coming in. But yeah, so I was really glad when you came in and started talking, because I think the first thing you said actually was like, wow, does everyone already know each other? And I was like, good, someone else feels as stupid and out of place as I do right now, which that's kind of mean. And So you were the one I met first. I think we all met Jess last. Well, no. And actually, I don't even know if I saw Connor really at first because you talk about how we all thought he was hot. Actually, when you pointed at the quad, it was like, look, it's that hot guy. I didn't see who you were talking about. So I just made a bunch of jokes and pretended that I saw a guy that was really hot, because I wanted to fit in, and I'm a loser. So I think the first thing I actually really said to Connor was a threat to his life, because I think I really remember threatening him with a spoon, which harks back to what I said about me meeting new people and immediately doing something that made me look like a jackass. Because that's how I talk to people. You threaten people with spoons and they're your friends. It's how it works, I think. I'm really glad that we are doing this because when Laura, when you mentioned like we should all make videos, I thought it was kind of gonna be one of those things where we were like, yeah, that's a good idea. Then no one did it. I didn't know if you were being like super serious or not when you first mentioned it. And I'm glad you were because I really like this idea. And now I'm gonna have to get a new camera though, so that sucks. I guess. I guess we've got 2/3 of the first videos done once I post mine, and then we just have to wait for Connor. So it's all up to you, Connor. You bear the weight of the world on your shoulders right now. Do you feel it? Do you feel it? Ah! Anyway, I'll see you next time. I'll see you guys. I'm excited to see your faces more. Bye bye.